Right. Hey folks, sorry about that. I've decided to turn off the commenting at the moment. Just so I can get this review done. Something I've been meaning to do since Tuesday night. Well, on Tuesday, Aaron and I met and we went down to Prestwick Airport. When I got into Stirling City Centre, I had to take a taxi to Castle View, which, to be fair, at the time I was thinking actually about just getting the CityLink and then meeting him in Glasgow, because Aaron was getting the Ember E3 service, and then it suddenly dawned on me about the time that we did that. Our two services actually met in Cumbernauld, and I'm sure there's a video on Aaron's YouTube channel where we were pulling away and his coach overtook us, so it was like a race between Galavanter versus Shorty. Through Cumbernauld Town Centre. That's how it felt. So anyway, we got into Glasgow, and I said to him, I'm going to have a coffee. And judging by his expression, I think he was thinking, oh dear, here we go. Galavanter with a coffee. Let the wisecracks commence. I was a bit sharper with the wisecracks on Tuesday than I was on Monday, I think. Out of 10, I would say I was about 3 on Monday. And on Tuesday, I was probably about 6, I'd say. Anyway, we took the X77 down to Prestwick Airport and did a bit of plane spotting, which was really good. And for once, I was actually using Flight Radar, as was Aaron. I do occasionally look at it when I'm not doing plane spotting, but we hung around for about maybe an hour at Prestwick Airport. We were approached by someone who said that there was a plane that Aaron wanted to see. I can't remember which one it was, but the lad said that this plane won't be landing at all. So after checking Flight Radar, we both saw the plane was delayed by over 3 hours. At first, we didn't believe him. So we went and did a bit of train spotting, and Aaron was looking at Flight Radar. He said, what that guy said might actually be true. Because there was no sign of the plane shown anywhere in Flight Radar. So we did a bit more train spotting, then went and did a bit of plane spotting back at the airport again. We were going to go into air and do some bus spotting, but I already planned to do that today. So I said to Aaron, why don't we just leave the bus spotting? Because it was getting later in the afternoon. And Aaron had a coach booked for the back of 6 from Glasgow, bearing in mind he's got to travel all the way back to Dundee, so it's a fair trek. Anyway, I came up with an idea. We missed an X77, so I said to him, you've never travelled on a BZL, have you? On the number 4 route. And he's like, no. I said, do you want to experience that today? So we took the 4 up to Kilmarnock, and then the X76 to Glasgow. And I think Aaron's thoughts on he'll be able to elaborate on this himself, but I think his thoughts on the Volvo BZLs are pretty good. I think they're beautiful electric buses. But for me, a diesel bus will always overtake an electric bus in terms of how good they are. No pun intended. But still, we had a good day out. We're not meeting again until Monday due to work commitments and other commitments that we've got. So yeah. The footage that we did down in Prestwick, should I say, will be available in the next day or two, because I'm still editing it at the moment, and I'm still uploading stuff from Northampton, and I want to get that out of the way. So I'm going to finish uploading, stuff from Northampton today, and then we'll take it from there, because I'm going to be doing some bus spotting down in Ayr today, so that won't be available for about a day or two. So we'll see how that goes, and hopefully get some good shots. I won't be doing anything live down in Ayr today, it's just going to be all recorded stuff. So I shall talk to you later.